I'm often reminded of something my grandmother used to say. She used to like to say, if you don't have something nice to say about somebody, they're probably an asshole to begin with. And I wrote something down the other day. I thought about it. I had a memory. And it says, if you feel a need to hide a part of yourself from your friends, they're not your friends. This is a Judas reading. We open it up. This is the book World War Z by Max Brooks, an oral history of the zombie war. It's not the movie that you saw. This is different. They changed things to make movies more spectacular. I just gotta look at it. It's a spectacle to behold. But they're in this, I opened it up and I knew it was on a page. There's a piece of paper in here. It says, God's grant me the ability to be as loaded as possible, at all times possible, and still be able to perform my duties without stirring too much shit up. It's a prayer against problem drinking. See, you can say anything you want about that, but no matter what you say to push it away, it's probably you that you're talking about. But look, I actually had a highlighter in this book. We think about this. There's a guy who took something over in South Africa or something like this, South Africa, where he made things work, and people are like, that's a vicious bastard. But here's the truth. It's written right here. Paul Rediker. I know the mystery of psychobiographers continue to paint this man without a soul. That is the generally accepted notion. Paul Rediker. No feelings, no compassion, no heart. However, one of our most revered authors, Biko's old friend and biographer, postulates that Rediker was actually a deeply sensitive man. Too sensitive, in fact, for life in apartheid South Africa. See, I was right. He insists that Rediker's lifelong jihad against emotion, a holy war against emotion, was the only way to protect his sanity from the hatred and brutality he witnessed on a daily basis. What we witness, how we decide to be whom we shall be whom we are. I moved into an apartment, became roommates with someone, a person who I held in reverence. I thought he was a decent person. And what I realized the very first day I moved in, I was all alone in that place. And I said, I am going to need to give up a part of myself, this part that he doesn't like, because he likes me this way. And I cried. I stood alone in the hallway, moving into my room, and I cried all alone. Why? Because I'm one of these people that is sensitive. You can say all you want about how insensitive I am, but having read that, when I read it, it told me, when I read it, I need to cover up what I feel for this human race. Otherwise, it will tear me apart. And so I tell you, if you feel a need to hide a part of yourself from your friends, they're not your friends. Or you're simply an asshole.